I can't tell you the last time when my goal was to like get the up and I couldn't. I can't remember the last time that was. Like he just held me down. He's so good. And
I've said it for years. He's really good on the ground, but we don't see it.
So if we see even just a little bit of that, I don't see a way he doesn't win.
Speaking of crazy people, just to get back on the MMA vibe, another big fight at UFC 302. Sean Strickland returns against Paulo Costa. Important fight in the middleweight division. Do you know the curse about Paulo Costa?
Huh?
The curse of Paulo Costa is I think he has fought on 7 or 9 fight cards where title fights are going on and the champion has lost every single time.
Yeah, I did. I forgot. Now that you said that, I remember it now. I remember reading it somewhere.
So, hold on. UFC 212, Aldo, me, Bisping, Cody loses to TJ, Joanna to Rose, Stipe to DC. Who's that one there?
Then DC to Stipe.
Usman to Leon, Volkanovski to Poirier. If you're Dustin Poirier, you're saying, so you're telling me there's a chance?
There's a chance. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
What a genius for the person that figured that out, too.
Curses aside, Paulo Costa, Sean Strickland, what do you think?
I know that I'm going to rub a lot of people the wrong way by saying
rub him.
Sean Strickland is so goddamn good that I don't know. I've only said this about one other person in my entire career in this sport or as an analyst. I don't know how anybody beats Sean Strickland. I don't know how he's lost anytime recently. He is so good, but he only fights with about 50% of his skill set because of just his mindset and the way that it is. And you've talked about how good he is, how good his grappling is and all that stuff, ad nauseum. But when I did that the week of UFC 300, I trained in Vegas with Sean. And I was so blown away at how smart he is. Not saying I thought he wasn't smart, but his fight IQ, insanely high. His grappling, really good. Wrestling, really good. Wall wrestling, really good. Defensively on his feet, really good. His output is insane on his feet. He's really tricky. Moves his head, hard to hit. Good kicker. Like all around good guy. Like really, really, like not just okay in all places. Like very, very good everywhere. And really gave me serious problems on the ground. Like when he would get on top, I can't tell you the last time when my goal was to like get the up and I couldn't. I can't remember the last time that was. Like he just held me down. He's so good. And
I've said it for years. He's really good on the ground, but we don't see it.
No, he doesn't. He just doesn't. He doesn't want to. It's just a want thing. So that said, I know that his coaches are working on him really fighting with his full skill set and like really kind of trying to drive that point home. So if we see even just a little bit of that, I don't see a way he doesn't win. But and that's not me shitting on Paulo. It's just I just have that direct experience with Sean of how good he is everywhere. Also, just to give him a little bit of love, he's an incredible teammate. Well, all we see online is how big of an asshole he is and how he's sparring hard and yelling and screaming or whatever. He's like the captain at Extreme Couture. Like he's going around, he's fixing little things for people that nobody knows. And like he's trying to help everybody. He's encouraging everybody. He's a very, very good teammate. But that aside, I think that Paulo's going to have a tough time just connecting. And I think he'll get tired trying to land on Sean.
Yeah. I mean, I trained with Sean for years and years and years. Right. But Paulo Costa is a problem for a lot of people. However, he's been inconsistent and he hasn't been particularly active, in 2017, I thought one fight in 18, one fight in 19, one fight in 20, one fight in 21, one fight in 22, didn't fight in 23. So his strength of schedule has been pretty much non-existent, just the occasional fight here and there.
Right.
So he fought in February, now he's fighting again. So I'm not saying it's ring rust or anything like that. It's just because he's choosing not to fight and because he's out there living his life and probably didn't feel the need to be doing that. Before his last fight, his coach was telling me that his mind is now right. And, there was definitely some weirdness going on, weren't there? Like showing up for the Marvin Vettori fight, 20 pounds heavy and all the rest of it.
Yeah,
so
they fought at 205.
Yeah, but he's a beast of an athlete. He's got a hell of a chin. He can hit hard. He's athletic. He's not an easy man to take down. Yoel Romero couldn't really do it. So takedown defense is on point. Excuse me, down in water. I think it's a really, really tough fight. So I think Paulo's going to walk him down. I think that suits Sean because Sean, is more calculated than what he makes out. You know what I mean? Fight dick to dick, nipple to nipple. Here's the thing, guys. We're going to go to war.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal, guys. But then he's strategic when he's in there. So I think Paulo's going to go forward. He's going to be swinging and stuff, and that'll suit Sean because he's happy to fight behind the jab, often on the back foot until he starts to, find the momentum and, do some damage. Then he'll go forward a bit. So, but yeah, I think it's a really, really winnable fight for both men.
Yeah, it's a really close, and they're going to fight. I mean, Paulo doesn't know how to fight any other way than just pure aggression, and Sean's fine with that. So I'm excited to see it. I think that's going to be one of the better fights on the card.
I think it's going to be a tremendous fight. And what else do we have as well? Hold on. Let's have a look at the rest of the card. Randy Brown, Eliezer Zalesko dos Santos, Jailton Almeida, Alexander Romanov, Kevin Holland. No, it is. And then Kevin Holland, Michal Oleksiejczuk. Michal Oleksiejczuk. Are you familiar?
I am. He was a middleweight.
He is.
Or he was a 205er.
So exciting.
Yeah, he's good too.
No, he's crazy. I mean, he's just pure aggression. You look at his fights. I'm just looking at his record here. It's win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. But it's lost in the first round to Pereira, who's on a roll right now, Michel Pereira. 1 minute into the fight. Before that, knocked out Chirienja Kawani. First round. Lost to Kyle Bohayo after a war. Beat Cody Brundage, round 1. Beat Sam Alvey, round 1. Lost to Dustin Jacoby. Beat Shamil Gamzatov, round 1. So he's definitely one of those kill or be killed type of guys.
But since he's been at middleweight, he's seeming a little bit more consistent. He's just in really tough fights. Like that guy's really, really tough.
Yeah. So and he beat Chirienja Kawani, who's tall, who's long, who's rangy, who's got beautiful Thai boxing and kickboxing. The reason I bring that one up is because look at Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland is tall, type. He's long, and he was able to beat that style. I think Kevin's going to have a hard time keeping him off him, but Kevin Holland's just got the ability to use those long arms, lock up Darce chokes and stuff like that. So I'm leaning towards Kevin Holland, but it wouldn't surprise me if Oleksiejczuk.
He's fast too.
He's really fast. But Kevin Holland has a chin, man.
Yeah, he does. He took some.
Has he ever been knocked out? I don't think he's ever been knocked out.
No, he took some pretty big shots versus Hamzat too. Took a couple really big ones off of MVP. Buckley landed some big ones when they fought. He's taken some big shots.
He's lost once via knockout. Who was that? I don't know. Let's have a look. Maybe it was early, pre-UFC. Hold on, I'm going all the way back. Who the knocked him out? Beat Curtis Melander, lost to Thiago Santos, lost to Brendan Allen, Derek Brunson, Marvin Vettori, lost to Hamza. Oh, Stephen Thompson, TKO.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that was his hand was broken, though.
Yeah.
That was in between rounds.
Yeah. So on the record, it has 1 KO. That wasn't a KO. They stopped it at the end of the round because his hand was bust up and couldn't really continue. So he's never been knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him.
It stops the body from kind of creating the smells, okay? It was created by a doctor who saw firsthand how normal BO was being misdiagnosed and mistreated. It's clinically proven to block odor all day and control odor for up to 72 hours. It's baking soda free, it's paraben free, it's pH balanced, and as I said, clinically proven to control odor better than shower or soap alone. And right now, Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, a cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like body wash or deodorant wipes, and you get free shipping. And as always, a treat for you guys, new customers get $5 off a Mando starter pack when they go to shopmando.com and they use the code Bisping. That equates to about 40% off when you go to shopmando.com and you use the code Bisping.